he struck a bargain. Now, every time he feeds others, he steals their life force to extend his own. Is this mission going to be hard for you?
I forced myself to remain cold, emotionless. What do I need to do? Why is nothing in this world ever as it seems? Chief Bode had always been a beacon of hope and motivation to youths like me. At least, that's how it looked on the surface. Time's words shattered that image.
The chief appears kind, generous, even perfect. But many years ago, he faced a health scare so severe that he should have died. Instead, he struck a bargain. Now, every time he feeds others, he steals their life force to extend his own.
He paused, eyes narrowing, as if reading the conflict running through my mind.
Is this mission going to be hard for you?
I forced myself to remain cold, emotionless. What do I need to do?
Good.
Time replied with a thin smile.
Your task is simple. Steal the potion he adds to the food he serves. Without it, there will be no transfer of life force. Nature will reclaim what it's owed.
It sounded simple, but I knew it wouldn't be. I barely knew Chief Bode. How was I supposed to get close enough to tamper with something he kept hidden? Back home, I racked my brain until the answer hit me like a jolt of electricity. If I wanted to dismantle a facade built on charity, I had to play the part of a supporter. Step 1. Build familiarity. I put a call through to the chief's residence.
Hello?
I'd like to support your movement for the community, I said smoothly. I'm willing to donate bags of rice to make this the greatest feast yet. That gave me access, but not the kind I needed. Step 2. Gain deeper access. If I was going to get anywhere near his kitchen, I'd need an ally, his wife. She was active in the Church Women's Association, often spearheading charitable events. Perfect. I volunteered my time, helped with minor church activities, and soon our paths crossed.
Marve,
She said one afternoon, smiling as we stacked supplies.
unlike most young people, you have a rare attitude to work. How would you like to be part of the team for the next feast?
Bingo. I'd be honored, I replied. Now I had access. But there was still a problem. Step 3. Get to the potion. I wasn't a chef. I couldn't convincingly join the cooking crew. And even if I did, how would I recognize the potion? It was probably disguised as a common spice or seasoning. Then it hit me. I didn't need to identify the potion at all. I just needed to replace everything. If all the ingredients were swapped before the cooking began, the potion would be among them. The chefs would cook as usual. Chief Bode would assume all was in place, and his plan would fail. The morning of the feast arrived under a heavy sky, the clouds gathering as if for a council. I was officially part of the decorations team, thanks to the chief's wife. But I had arrived early, black bag of replacement ingredients tucked away in my car, waiting for a chance. As I strung up lights and carried boxes, my eyes stayed locked on the kitchen door. I needed it unguarded, even for a moment. Then, as if fate had opened a window, The door swung wide. Chief Bode himself stepped out, speaking to someone down the hall, leaving it open. This was my chance. I moved quickly, slipping into the kitchen with my bag. One by one, I replaced the ingredients laid out on the counter, careful not to make noise. Every jar, every spice, every bottle swapped. I bundled the originals into my bag, my heart hammering. Just as I turned to leave, the door swung open again, and a sharp voice cut through the silence.
Why are you always where you're not supposed to be?